Hello from Magicland Farms. Today we're out in the squash patch, the winter squash patch. We're going to be harvesting the acorn and some other squash in quantity finally. So we're going to be picking it using the buckets and then dumping them in the box here. And then we'll be placing this down at the stand for people to purchase from. As you can see, my new piece of equipment, the PTA 3-point forklift. Yeah. So right now we're just trying to clean up some of the acorn. And when we're picking acorn, we're mainly looking for a nice dark color with some ground color. That's what this would be. The ground color helps to indicate how ripe it is. The darker orange is an indication that it is riper. Now, you only get the orange spot if it's actually touching the ground. There are some times where the acorn will be on top of a plant and it never touches the ground, so you never see it. But as you can see, we have a large planting of squash. This is roughly about 1,000 to 1,200 feet long, and as you can see, very wide. We have multiple types of squash in here. We have some acorn, some delicata, and then over to the celebration, heart of gold, more acorn, sunshine, buttercup, blue hubbard, butternut, and then some other sweet lightning, and some of the fall decorations. Just a small amount of those over there, way over there. So yeah, we'll show you how we start harvesting in bulk the winter squash. Just to let you know, that does hold about 1,000 pounds of winter squash. All right, need to move up. You can just slowly dump it in. Okay. Usually what we do is hold one hand against the this to just gently put it in like that, and then just dump it. Rather than doing one at a time.
Rather than just, yeah, or just dump them.
just going to fill them up. Cherry on top. All right, now that we filled this one up, I'll be taking it back to the stand, setting it out for sale. Dropped it off. Out. Now I gotta put another box on. And now I'm back out here to fill up another box of squash, this time spaghetti squash. Alright, taking in another box of squash. Put it up for sale. These are the spaghetti. They're going to be piling up some of the butternut. All right. Back out here to get hopefully a box of butternut. Yep, looking for these. Now we just have to fill it up. Another 20 bushels. Yeah, these are 20 bushel boxes, which means they're about 1,000 pounds apiece. That's one thing about the butternut, is that they're very tender, so you have to set them in, not dump them in. You don't really want any nicks or broken handles because they won't last quite as long. Oh, a little bit of disease. Have to get rid of those. They won't last too long. They're actually okay to eat now, but they don't have a great shelf life. so I can make a path through the field. Time to pull up. All right, now that we got the bin filled, we'll take it in and set it up for sale. Both of you can just take the truck back. It's going to take me a little while to get there. If you can start emptying the spaghetti squash into the spaghetti bin, and then also bring out the pallet fork so we can move them around properly. Okay, see you at the stand. Now to rearrange them.
They are acorns. Nuts, acorns.
Yep, we're out here to get some blue hubbard. We're gonna get a box of them. It was a good year this year. Usually I just grow a few just for me and for decorational purposes. These are the blue hubbards. They look like big, giant turkeys. Frozen turkeys, that is. So that's what we're going to grab. Gotta lower the box, get it ready to go. All right. Like I was mentioning earlier, these are the blue hubbards that we're harvesting. We have a good crop of them. I normally just plant enough for myself and some decoration, but they did so well that we are now filling up a 20 bushel box of them. To tell if they're ready is really their color. The bluer the better. For instance, like this one is ready, has a nice blue tinge. There's one right to the side. It has a unripe pattern, and the blue is not quite grayish enough, I suppose. So we're gonna, since they're all different sizes, we're gonna be tagging each one with a price and then putting them in the bin. even before this one's harvested, we'll price it. So like $10. Actually, let's price that better. $10. And that's a roughly, what, 20, 25 pounds worth of squash. And here's another really nice one. Smaller, but I really like its blue color.
Oh, this is a squash. This is a squash. This is a great squash. What match squash? Take it out of this. You want to make something here that squash is on. Make it out of this. Yeah, match.
Now there are many other varieties in the Hubbard family. These are the New England blue Hubbard. They're the larger of the blue Hubbards. There's also orange Hubbard, green Hubbard. I think there was, well, they have all different types of Hubbards, mixed colors, smaller versions and so forth. But this is the one that I really like to eat. So it's the one we grow. Don't they look a lot like frozen turkeys? Like the classic Hubbard shape. Oh yeah.
I know. I was just for a moment there. I was a little hopeful. The only thing is she is getting old too. So I don't.
That's how you get a giant pumpkin. It's all about genetics, but if you shade the pumpkin and keep it cool, it'll get a lot bigger.
That's all you want?
Yep. Well, this is the last of the squash harvest for today. We got another bin of our blue Hubbards. They look like giant frozen blue turkeys, but great for decoration, and man, do they taste good. For the squash lovers, of course. Now we're going to head back and set up at the stand. All right, we're where this is just the start of Magicland's mass squash harvest. Today we just did roughly about 4,000 pounds of squash. They're about 1,000 a box. We'll be getting other varieties. We still have to get the Sunshine, the Buttercup, the boxes of Celebration, Heart of Gold. So yeah, this is just the beginning, but it's coming off with starting off with a bang, as you can see. And these gorgeous blue hubbards. They're traffic. One moment. They are one of the early squashes that my father used to grow. It was one of the early squashes that my father used to grow, and it's one he liked it because it was a big long keeper. Well, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.